Protect your home from home. Simple Caravan Insurance, sponsors of the Caravan channel.
I hope this isn't a personal question, but how big is yours? Because size is important, isn't it? Yeah, when you go on the pull, it's very important to have a big one because it gives you a sense of, well, stability and strength. Know what I mean? Of course, having a big tow car, what else did you think I was talking about? Well, it does have its downsides too. They cost more to buy and to run, and not everybody wants a big 4x4 sat outside on the drive all year round just so they can tow a caravan for a couple of days in the summer. So if you've only got a little one, and there's no need to be embarrassed, sir, if you do, what can you do about it? Well, if you've just got a hatchback but still want a 4-berth caravan with a big fixed bed, you can do something about it. You can do something like this. Let's take a look around the Sprite Lite 4. You know, it's easy to get carried away with caravans that are full of luxuries and gadgets and are bigger than a concrete elephant. But let's face facts, all these things cost. They cost in terms of money and they cost in terms of weight as well. And that's where the Sprite Lite 4 comes in. Because, well, it's very cheap and it's very light. We're talking about less than a metric ton in weight. So what does that mean? Well, if you've got a Ford Focus or a VW Golf, your car is up to towing this van. But apart from lightweight and low cost, what else do you get? Well, let's not beat about the bush. This van is built to a budget, and it's maybe easier to tell you what you don't get than what you do. You don't get any fancy alloy wheels. You don't even get a stabilizer on the tow hitch. And you can forget all about outdoor electric sockets or fancy gas barbecue points. The spirit of Scrooge lives on inside too. There's no shower in the shower room, for instance. There's no oven in the kitchen, although there is a rather scary looking grill disguised as a drawer. And the hob is only 2 gas burners. There's no clever heating system, just a space heater that runs on gas only. There are only 2 mains electric points, and one of them is tucked away, hidden in this corner of this odd TV cupboard that's tucked up high in the bedroom. There's precious little comfort either. These seats up front are, well, particularly unsupportive, and these broad cushions are more designed for sleeping on than sitting on, you know, when you make this area up into another double bed. So much for the not much. What are the positives? Well, the big plus, and I do mean big, is this large permanent double bed. At 6'2" by 4'6", it's bigger than you'll get in vans that are, well, some of them twice the price. But that doesn't stop it feeling a little bit claustrophobic in here. The very small window and the lack of a roof light really don't help things either, but hey, it all saves money. The washroom is really just a toilet cupboard, and a very plain one at that. In fact, you won't be doing any washing in the washroom, as the wash basin is out here in the bedroom, which is never an elegant use of space. What you're not short of is storage space. There's a ton of it here under the bed. And there's access to that from outside the van too. There's a ton more in various lockers, under the front seats, and in the very big wardrobe here. But not that you can put a couple of tons of stuff in the van, of course. This is all about being lightweight, remember? I can understand why Sprite have cut all the bells and whistles out of this van to save money and to save weight, but I can't understand why they've chosen these, well, frankly ghastly colours for their cushions and their curtains. What this van wants to be is cheap and cheerful. It needs colour. This is a bit like austerity on wheels, to be honest. So who is this Caravan aimed at? Well, it's billed as an entry-level van for people who want to get into the lifestyle. Nah, I reckon it's more likely to be bought by people who, well, they just find themselves sleeping outdoors on a regular basis. You know, people who go to festivals or motorsport events or maybe equestrian weekends, that kind of thing, but they've no real plans to go off to a campsite for a couple of weeks. This is nicer than a tent. It's a base camp, a crash pad, but it's not much of a holiday home. Even at £11,000, it's not that cheap. You get much more for your money in a good second-hand van. So it must come down to the weight, and that brings us back to the tow car again. So if you've only got a little one and you want to go outdoors for the odd weekend, well, this could well fit your bill. But I just hope you've got a bit more money left over so you can sort out the frankly ghastly fabrics.